Hi, I'm Matt Kriesel, owner of Medical Lock. A lot of these questions we get from all these different value add and VAT committees around America. I just kind of wanted to do a summary of kind of the highlights of what Surgilock does and why it's used and some of the things we've seen in some of these other facilities. Really, Surgilock is about 3 to 4 things that it really does from a time management standpoint for your labor rates, for a safety standpoint platform used in surgery to make a safer environment for the OR and the patient, better patient outcomes, more efficiency within the surgery, and ultimately a line of defense for infection from the standpoint of any hoses or anything, suction irrigation getting dropped or anything having to be re-sterilized. You know, we've had facilities report back where, like in open heart cases, where these cardiovascular surgeons are saving literally 20 and 30 minutes off the case. That's 20 and 30 minutes with less anesthesia, 20 to 30 minutes off the pump that they can save, because in a cardiovascular case, they're holding an instrument back and forth 200 to 300 times. And if you can cut that down, some of these facilities and these institutions are seeing 20 and 30 minute time savings, which is all those things. Less chance of infection because of dropped instruments or hoses going overboard, less time on the pump, infusion pump, less time under anesthesia, etc. So, you know, ultimately we're creating better patient outcomes. Let's talk a little bit about the technology. What's on Surgilock is the Elastec, and what it does is it can also stop heat transfer. So you can take fire, but why is that important? On a monopolar, bipolar, or monopolar system, and you lay it on the drape, it won't burn through. We take instruments and they can pick them up with their rubber gloves and not stick to them. We are no magnets. We are all natural, made out of soybeans, and comes in 3 sizes through the handoff zone, neutral zone, and a hot zone, and then the standard one, and then one that goes up either in the cath lab or in the up on the Mayo stand. But the beautiful thing about Surgilock is, like I said, no magnets. The hoses, plastic, suction irrigation, your cautery sticks to it, and the cautery tips won't burn through it. So overall, it's a better patient outcomes for your hospital. It should save time. It should save on your staffing. It should save a lot of things and actually pay for itself. We always say, if it saves 1 minute off the OR time, it pays for itself. If it saves 1 infection to your hospital, it pays more than pays for itself. So significant time savings, significant safety, time, and better overall patient outcomes, what we're looking for at Surgilock, and that's what we want to try to achieve. So with those value add committees, when you guys make your decisions, hopefully you see this as a real benefit like other institutions have. And I thank you for your time, and I thank you for the opportunity. Everything's made in the United States of America. Everything's shipped just-in-time inventory, and we try to make it so that the hospitals actually can turn a profit, and this is one of the profit centers for the hospital, surgery, and I think we can make it much, much safer, much, much more efficient, less chance of infections, and we're overall very excited to be involved with your hospital, and we hope to hear great things out of this meeting.